Hello, lovely people. Nice to see you. Nice to be back here. I have changed location not so long ago just because I needed that rest, that pause to reflect on myself, my life, my vision, and to do something. And on arriving on at my new location, it was in the news that bees have killed a renowned friend of our family. And it's believed that these bee swarms were sent by the devil. That bees are killers. Bees are aggressive. Actual fact, the misconception or experience of many with African bees has not been something of a friendly nature. So that made me think that it would be nice, it would be justice to help, as I also believe the beneficial side of bees. And before I go into all that, I just want to read to you a poem I wrote about the bees. We are for peace, but when you disturb us, come closer to our nest, we will scan you. And while scanning you, your instinctive hate calls for war. Whilst in our own quiet environment, when your activities interrupt us with sound, noise, pollution, accidentally destroying us, you call for swarm war. We will sacrifice our intestine, each voluntarily, compulsorily, defensively, to protect the rest of the colony by stinging you in hundreds. And it's fatal. Most often, it leads to untimely death. How do people get killed by bees? A single sting will not kill you. So why? Now, let us understand the communication of bees in the basic. If you want the advance, you come to my lessons, paid membership, of course. When a bee stings you, that means you might be very close to their environment or their nest, their hive, about 3 meters or a meter closer. And when you are approaching, they have signals that makes them smell you because they like fragrances, they like nectar, they like pollen, they like water. I don't know whether you are sweating, but they feel a foreign presence in their environment, very close to their home, their hive, their nest. So worker bees will come and scan you. My own experience a few weeks ago is like they buzz in your ears. And naturally, our instinct to be like, clear off. If you are lucky and you miss that hit, nothing happens. But the moment you hit a bee into its body and it gets hit, it will fight till death because it has no intention of attack on you. It's only doing its job, like scanning you to make sure you're a good person in the environment. You shouldn't be worried. They're not coming to steal their honey or take their queen away or burn them or anything. When one hits a bee, a human being hits a bee and misses it, it gives the signal that you are defending a defenseless insect, so he will attack you. Knowing the biology of a bee, their intestine is attached to their sting. So when it detaches from their intestine, they are committing suicide in effect. They are going to die. But they are willing to do that to protect their family, their colony, their nest, and so will sting you because you attack them first. And whilst they sting you, it becomes like a coated chip in your skin. It takes 2 days maximum for a bee that is hit by a human that did not intend to kill it to survive and die. Whilst it's surviving, it's struggling, it sends messages to its co-workers who will then trace the chip that is a sting in your skin. So literally, it makes sense why bees do not attack a whole crowd, but they come for single person. They attack individuals in most cases that have been stung by the first bee. So bees travel 3-kilometer radius, and therefore if you think that you've been stung and you run or hide, it will still be searching because the sting, which is, I call it the coded chip, is still with you, and they will find you. And when they find you, it is swift. They send the swarm to come and destroy you because they were peaceful in their place, minding their own business, trying to scan you just like we all get scanned when we are entering into another country or we are entering into a security environment where they scan your cars and everything to see if you have any metallic or dangerous weapon. That is what bees do. Now, if they find you, they come in hundreds. A few stings on your face will not kill you. But when they come in hundreds, they are all ready to commit suicide and die. They will die because they want to protect the rest of their colony. And in so doing, the stings that get into us have venom. Small percentages of venom that is found in snakes or mice or even the frog. And this venom paralyzes or blocks our nerves, blood vessels. And before anybody gets boldness to put on a protective netting to come to your aid, you are dead. So, none else but one person or two people. If you are aware of this language or communication between bees, they will always come way from their nest and just get what they want and go. The enemy is destroyed and their target, their mission is done. They go. Now, if you are in a church or in a place that is very noisy and the swarm moves in and they scan around and see, they will attack you. I've read on my research, some churches, some village, and even that some were saying that the environment was always peaceful with these bees. They don't know what has happened. The spirits are up, the gods are angry. Yeah, there could be signs telling us that, depending on where your faith stands. But becoming a new initiated beekeeper, the lessons I have learned is what I have come here to share. Bees don't just kill. Yes, African bees are aggressive. Even we Africans, we are aggressive. Look at the sun today. So we should not always take them as myths and ignore them and believe them as it is. But let's find a bit more so that we can do better each time. My name is Najan, so I'll call me Nadis Luttpan. I have more information about bees and I would like to throw a target that at the end of these 2 months we'll be talking about bees. My aim is to get one landlord to give me a rooftop to have an apiary in the city to help with our ecosystem, knowing the benefits of bees. There is abundance in nature. None should go hungry. Let's look around. It is there. Let's do it. Thank you. Bye.